Okay. So I'm the affirmative and I'm going to be asking questions to the negatives video. So for my first question is that you mentioned that keeping Plan Colombia would help people have jobs. And so what would these jobs be and how would it boost the U.S. economy?
Well, like I mentioned in my video, we have there's been a bunch of American businesses that have gone over to Colombia recently. And what we've seen since Plan Colombia is stability, and Americans love stability. There's been 40 plus businesses that have opened up there. And what that does is it creates jobs for not only Colombians, but it also makes money for American entrepreneurs, which funds our economy and helps the Colombian economy, which is beneficial to both nations.
Okay. So for my second question is that you mentioned that ending Plan Colombia will lead to many deaths. How would this happen?
I mentioned that in my video because the Colombian coca trade is responsible for fueling FARC. A lot of their ammunition and money comes from coca sales, and if we continue to let coca sales flourish, but like what happened before Plan Colombia, more people will become addicted to cocaine. They'll think that's their only option is to sell. Like, can you imagine if in the United States a farmer was like, my only option is to grow coca?
Yeah. 3 to 7.
Yeah. Okay. So for my third question is, you also mentioned that in order to solve the Colombians' issue, the United States needs to provide more funds. So where would the United States get these funds from? And don't you think that they should go somewhere more useful, like public schools in the United States?
Well, I think there is a humanitarian crisis occurring right now in Colombia. I think your video mentioned that there's like 200,000 plus deaths since FARC and all that has come in. So I think that's an issue we should tackle now before it grows and they become even stronger. And I think that would be the best way for us. And if you want to know where the money would come from, I think a great thing we could do would be tax the top 1% because they wouldn't feel the tax hit as much as someone in the middle class, and it would be beneficial to both nations.
Okay, so taxing, wouldn't you think that the taxpayers, they wouldn't agree as much because their money is going to another country, not the U.S.?
They could be reluctant, but I think once they see the results and see how stuff could work out, they'll be more happy that they did it now than waited for the future when it became a way bigger issue, like ISIS or something. Use that as an example.
Okay, thank you.